Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope y'all having a good week. I have a message here I want to share. It's been on my mind and my heart for a while, and it's a pretty tough one, actually. So, been dragging my feet, but again, the more I think I feel nervous about sharing something, the more it needs to be shared. So, basically, the moral of the story is if people who care about you and family members are telling you that you need help, then you need help. Everybody has so much going on in their personal lives, and everybody has so much of their own drama and issues to deal with. Nobody's going out of their way to tell anybody that you're sick or you need help or you're taking things too far, you're destroying your health, your life, a lot of things. This really hit home for me here in the last couple weeks. My daughter, for those of y'all that don't know, wrote a book. She just turned 21 in August, and she's an amazing little human. But one of these chapters, she's talking about her life experience and a lot of the things that I guess I took for granted or didn't understand that I had put her and the rest of my kids through. She's talking about some of it, and I've had to practice this several times, so I can say this without my voice crackling. So anyway, one of the parts that she put here, she says that her family was attacked quite a bit growing up. It started with violent fighting that left me shaking in terror every night for 11 years straight. Left me wondering if they would take it too far one night and I'd have one less parent to grow up with. She's talking about her mom and I getting into fights and arguments at night. That was a legitimate fear of mine as a little girl. The crippling fear I had all those years when my parents fought was and still is indescribable. I sat in my bed every night, plugging my ears, shaking, crying, begging God to make it stop, to make them stop fighting. I spent every night of my life fearing that I wouldn't have a mom to grow up with. I thought I would lose both of my parents. I was terrified, and it traumatized me. I knew about the effects of alcohol addiction before I even knew what alcohol was. I got a front row seat to the disaster it creates. Those of you that know more of my story, I've been sober now. Today's 86, and alcohol has destroyed a lot of my life. I have depression, anxiety, and PTSD, night terrors, don't sleep well, a lot of things, but I always turn to alcohol to cope with it. And I've had depression as far back as I can remember, so I didn't really start drinking a whole lot till I was about 24. But then when I did, it would just go way out of control. She wrote, also, I've watched my dad fight through anxiety and depression. I've sat at his bedside while he had anxiety attacks. I've witnessed the horrific effects of deep depression and grief on someone I loved more than anyone. But my dad has fought to give us better. He has never given up, and he always reminds us how much he loves us. I'm so grateful to have a dad in my life who loves and supports me through all the hardship. I can stand here and say I have a loving father in my life. I wish more people could say that. I know that I could have done a whole lot better. It's hard to go back, I can't go back and change anything. I can just move forward from here. If I didn't let alcohol take over my life and destroy so many things, I could have done a whole lot better of a job. So again, the moral of the story, I know it's a little bit long-winded, but if someone, if you're going through something, if you're struggling with anything, depression, anxiety, alcoholism, drug abuse, whatever it is, if it's destroying your life, if it's messing things up, I was selfish for so many years, and I created so much chaos and drama that didn't need to be there. I'm not telling you it's easy. I know firsthand it's not easy. What I'm saying is maybe take a second look at what you're doing, take a look at your life, what you're putting other people around you through. I put my kids in positions that they shouldn't have ever had to see or deal with, just the amount of anxiety caused by living with an alcoholic, just never knowing what to expect, never knowing what, which drink was going to turn dad into the person they didn't like, and that's being loud and angry, and that's not a safe environment for anybody. Anyway, kind of rambling a little bit here, y'all, but again, it's for somebody, and I know somebody needs to hear it. It's embarrassing for me that I put my kids through what I did. I can't go back. I can only do better now. But if I can help one person out there to turn it around, while well, you still have the chance. You know, you don't have to go any lower than what you've been to hit rock bottom. You know, you can make your rock bottom wherever you are right now. You know, hit me up. We'll get you some help. We'll find out how. You know, everybody operates different. Everybody processes different. So, you know, just know that you have somebody in me that been through a lot. I can relate to you, and I'll sit with you. You know, I'll just sit with you in the darkness. I'll sit with you in the storm, and then when you're ready to fight, we'll get through it together. Again, man, I hope y'all are having a great week. Anybody needs anything I can help you in any way, let me know.